Thank you for joining me today for Professional Learning Communities Implementation Plan for Isla Roberts Elementary School. Dr. Elizabeth Grimes is our principal and has been out sick, and we've rescheduled about 3 times, and so she gave me the go ahead to just go ahead without her. I do have Dr. O'Neill with me, who is also an administrator in our system. He is recording for me, so thank you very much. Isla Roberts, we have never had a PLC or professional learning community, so I first would like to go over what a PLC is. A PLC is an ongoing process in which educators strive to collaborate to improve learning and success of students through bettering the way in which curriculum is delivered, fostering a conducive culture and climate, and increasing parent and community involvement, and just including all stakeholders. When we're looking at PLCs, this is going to be our first year to have this, and so collaboration is going to be so vital and important. The characteristics of a professional learning community is a shared vision and goals, and that vision and the goals are set by the team members as well as the administrator. We will take the lead from Dr. Grimes on the vision, collective responsibility for student learning, reflective inquiry, collaboration on focused learning, group and individual professional learning, openness, networks, partnerships, inclusive membership, and mutual trust. Effective PLCs, there are so many impacts of having a professional learning community. The students' learning processes, the attendance improves, individual leadership practice, collective responsibility for student success, and that means everyone takes responsibility for student success, and everyone reaps the benefits and the rewards because they know that they've input on that. High morals, decreased absenteeism, and that's with the students and the teachers, because everyone knows if someone loves where they are, if they love the job that they do, and if they feel that they have support from others and from leadership, then they are going to want to show up there every day. Increased understanding of the teacher's roles in the student success, so teachers will be more knowledgeable of what part they play in increasing student learning. Organizational learning practices among the groups within the whole school. So we're not just looking at one grade level all the time, we're looking at the whole school. So Isla Roberts is located in the Pell City school system, and the area of focus for our third grade students is going to be multiplication facts. This area of focus became the focus area because looking at the test data from Global Scholar, also from Star Math, it showed areas of discrepancies or deficiency was in multiplication facts, which led to deficiency also with division and other concepts. Our PLC members will be the third grade teachers, and I went back to include all teachers because we were able to communicate with the fourth grade teachers who said, okay, when they get to fourth grade, they are struggling in multiplication, multiplying 2 and 3 digit numbers because they lack the knowledge of those facts. So we also have our Title I teacher, instructional specialist, special education resource teacher, and the principal. And notice that the principal is the center of this PLC. So it's a focused collaboration of all the team members, but the principal is that leader who's going to share the vision, and then we all have to be able to buy into that vision and go from there. In creating our PLC, we're using DeForest's 4 questions. What do we expect our students to learn? How will we know that they are learning? How will we respond when they don't learn? And how will we respond if they already know it? These questions are very vital in creating that PLC. The roles and responsibilities. The administrators, they have the vision, they lead collaboration, and lead data meetings. The teachers are going to have training, implementation, planning, and collaboration. The instructional specialists, the Title I teacher, the special education teachers, and the resources teachers will also participate in that training, in the collaboration, and they will also assist in implementation. The special education teachers will also make sure that we're following all accommodations and guidelines for those students who may have IEPs or 504s. The timeline in working with these multiplication facts, in August, our original data meeting will take data from the end of the previous school year and use that to see where our students lack. We will also have a Prodigy training, and Prodigy is a multiplication app that shows us, that works with students on their level. It starts with a beginning pre-assessment that assesses them where they are and what grade level they're on. Then it moves from there, and as the students master a concept or a unit, then the rigor of it increases. By September, we will begin our beginning of the year assessments with those students. Students will also begin at that time in the classroom working on learning their 0 through 9's multiplication facts. December, we'll have our mid-year assessment, and the mid-year assessment that we use is Global Scholar and STAR. In January, we will have a data meeting, and we will assess where those students are. From this data meeting, we will gather all of the information for those students who have not mastered their 0 through 9's facts. We will also begin a 0 period. Pulling those students who have not mastered their facts, we will send information home to their parents explaining what 0 period is and get their permission that their students, when they arrive in the mornings on Tuesday through Thursday of each week at 7:15 a.m., they will report to the computer lab for what we call 0 period. During that 0 period, they will use the Prodigy app in the computer lab that uses games and other different strategies to teach multiplication facts in a more fun way for those students. By April 20th, the 3rd grade multiplication fluency assessment will be given. And then May 26th, that is our end of the year data meeting, where we will compile all the data and look at the gains for the school year and look at how or what we may need to tweak or anything else that we can do to help those students. The assessment tools that we will be using are the Math Fact Fluency Assessment that we give to see where students are, the Prodigy assessments, and that will also provide data for gathering that information that those students, how they've done. Also, our data reflection. At each data meeting, we're going to reflect as teachers and collaborate to see where we are, how we've done, what we need to do to change. Is the program being implemented? All of those things. We will also use observations to go in to make sure that those teachers who are volunteering are doing their part in getting those students there and making sure that they're on task. The evidence. Students will master their multiplication facts with 80% accuracy, at least, smaller achievement gaps between students from different backgrounds, and we want increased test scores. I've listed a reference page of the references that helped me to create this PowerPoint. I also would just like everyone to know that in this professional learning community, it is a big team effort. We are a team, and we are working as a community, as a family, to do what is best for our students. And so in meeting those needs, the teachers have volunteered to give their time from 7:15 in the mornings till 7:50 before school starts, and we will alternate that schedule between Tuesdays through Thursdays so that it doesn't become redundant and we don't tire anyone out. We are looking forward to working with each one in the professional learning community, and I believe that all will grow. Thank you.